Being that I feel like I've done it 3 times on my personal account, 3 times on my Thrift and Tell account, 4 times on Facebook, and 1 time on YouTube, 5 times on TikTok, I feel like I'm qualified enough to tell y'all how to get your first 100K. Hey boo! So I'm not even going to keep y'all on here long. I wanted to make a quick 5-minute video about influencing and how I received my first 100,000 supporters. Now what brought me to do this was because I was on TikTok scrolling per usual, and this young lady's video popped up and it said me going back to my corporate job after making only $156.36 in 3 months as a full-time influencer. Now, I'm not here to bash anybody or tell anybody what to do with their life, because we're all grown adults. Y'all can do as y'all please. But please do not quit your 9 to 5 unless you have already, have something set up on the back end. You have a major support system and you have consistent money coming in from influencing. Now, let me just give y'all some background on how long I have been quote unquote influencing. I was influencing before it was called influencing. So I started creating content back in 2015, and basically I was just creating content because your girl really likes to take pictures. I like to tell stories in my outfits. Anytime I would have a cute outfit on or I would have a photo shoot, I would make sure that my photographer would capture a little, a mini video of me walking in the outfit, and then I would kind of play a song in the background of the video that came to my mind. Anything to just make people feel the vibes that I'm on. That's my type of vibe. That's just how I am. So even if, influencing was not a thing, I would still be on the internet posting my outfits, posting my walk away videos, twirling, doing my hair videos, because it's just something I love to do. I love to make other women feel like they can, get fly and do all of the same things as well. I like to help women, reimagine their wardrobes, help inspire them to look the best that they can look. For me, I feel 10 times better when I look good. So the fact that I can inspire other women to want to look better and to want to be their best selves inspires me to keep going even further. So I say all that to say, influencing, it comes easy to me because I love what it takes to do to influence. I love creating videos. I love to edit. A lot of people will tell me, why don't you get someone else to edit your videos? Because I actually like editing my videos. I love to see the process, and then I love to look at the end result like, dang, your girl did that. Your girl did that. And a lot of people don't like the little tedious things behind the scenes, but I do. If it wasn't for influencing, I feel like I could really work behind the scenes, creative direction, because I love all things creative. I love being able to put my mind to use. I'm not just one of them girls who get dressed and it's like, double tap my photo because I put on this Louis bag. Listen, it's the everything before the finished product that really gets me excited. Okay, so back to the topic of discussion. So the young lady ended up quitting her job and made $150 in 3 months. That right there should let you know that you should always keep something on the side. Influencing is never going to be my only source of income. Yes, it allows me to take a break when I want to take a break, or to be more flexible with my schedule, but is it the only source of income I have? No. And then influencing is not always just about, landing really big brand deals. A lot of our influencers that are like millionaires are because they take on a lot of deals at one time. So those little $200, I'm not even gonna say little, because $200 adds up. If you're posting content for different brands, they even have brand deals where you don't even have to post. You create the content for the other brands and they post it, but they still have to pay you for actually creating the content and using your face and likeness. So that's a whole nother story. I'll make a different video on that for you all. Everything does not have to be so high priced. So if one brand is paying me $20,000 to do this, and a small business wants to pay me $200 to post this, if you get, consistently 100 people to pay you $200 to, I don't know, wear a top from their brand, wear a necklace, do something, all of that adds up. $200 100 times is still $20,000. So So it is many different avenues that you can take when it comes to being an influencer. So receiving my first 100,000 followers. So when I first started posting pictures and videos of my outfits, this was before Instagram had Reels. So photos really meant something. And I was posting videos when videos was only like 15 seconds on Instagram. And you really had to, you could use hashtags. You would tag all the fashion pages, because I'm speaking from a fashion blogger point of view, and that's where I want my personal brand is all about, you know, confidence, looking good, feeling good, motherhood, yes, but I don't want motherhood to overshadow everything else that I am. Yes, I'm a mom, but I'm so much more than that. So that's why I kind of stay away from like the mom blog type of stuff, because I don't want that to just be like my identity. That's why when people ask me what is my niche is Aisha the Great. That's why I built a personal brand. My personal brand is me and my personality. Whatever I feel like doing, that's what I'm gonna do. No matter what I do. Like, I was a hairstylist for a little over 10 years, and that's all people knew me as. They knew me as Rapunzel X Ready, yada yada yada, the girl who does hair. And as soon as I wanted to start doing thrifting, they knew me as the thrifting girl. So I was like, you know what, every time I box myself in and I make it so it's like I'm only doing one thing or just a niche, it makes I just do not like being boxed in. Real creators know what I mean. If you're a true creative, you do not want to be put in nobody's box. So today I really wanted to just focus on building our platforms, not just on Instagram, not just on TikTok, not just on YouTube, but on every platform, because every platform matters. I feel like we should all have different communities on each platform, just in case you just never know what might happen. If Instagram crashes, if TikTok crashes, where is your community? You need to have a different community on each platform so people can be able to find you. Like, I'm not the one to boast, y'all. So the reason why I felt inclined to make this video, because I like to show proof in my pudding. I don't like to just be getting on here talking, because I get on TikTok and then there's a lot of people saying how to build your brand, how to do this, how to get 100K, how to do this, how to do that. But they've only done it once. I feel like if you can't do it over and over and over again with that method that you speak of, then that method is not going to work for a majority of the people. You have to be able to do it over and over and over again. So being that I feel like I've done it 3 times on my personal account, 3 times on my Thrift and Tell account, 4 times on Facebook, and 1 time on YouTube, 5 times on TikTok, I feel like I'm qualified enough to tell y'all how to get your first 100K. So let's start here. First of all, your avies. If your avatar is you sitting in the car, switch it. Because you want to build your brand, your personal brand, as someone that we can take seriously, even if your page is just you being you. You still want to have something that's commercial, just a tad bit. You want to be a little bit commercial, because I'm trying to help y'all get a little money. You should never just allow the internet to be using you. The internet is already a distraction enough. So if you're on the internet and you are not I'm not gonna say monetizing it, because there are other things you can get from the internet besides money. You can network through the internet. You can build bonds and relationships. It is not all about money, because I've met so many dope people that are just behind the scenes that are lifelong friends now. So I don't want to make y'all money hungry on this app, but I will say there is a lot of money to be made from just posting what you want to post on the internet. People value authenticity. Big brands really value raw authenticity and cultivated communities. They love that. I'm telling y'all. And they love people who are truly them. They can tell who's faking and who's for real. I'm trying to tell y'all. I get told this all the time. We really love your personality. We love how you talk. You know how some people, they'll like switch up how they verbalize things for videos, for brands? No. My broken English and my Ebonics is going to be the same on my brand deals, and I love the brands who allow me to do just that. I feel like being in today's world, even if, let's say, a celebrity posted something telling me to buy it, I'm not buying that. We don't believe you. I don't believe some of these celebrities. Like, we know y'all are paid, but at least with influencers, you get to say yes or no. Celebrities do too, but they're most likely don't care, because you know, celebrities are used to just doing things for the money. But I feel like as an influencer, I make sure that I'm not saying yes to anything that I personally wouldn't use or buy in the first place. So a lot of the people who I say yes to are brands that I've tagged for free. Because I wear y'all stuff anyway. I use y'all stuff anyway. So why not? You cannot depend solely on getting paid when it comes to creating content for different brands. I'm gonna give y'all an example. So my Target campaign, I was on TikTok scrolling and I just saw a group of young ladies saying how hideous these dresses were from Target. It was the Christopher John Rogers collection. I will never forget it. And I'm just like, these dresses are not even ugly. These are a vibe. These are cute. This is what you call fashion, honey. But I guess a lot of it, and then what bugs me is that the people who always complain about the fashions in Target, nobody's asking y'all for fashion advice anyway. Like, they're not even fashion bloggers. They're like, you know, regular people who don't even care about clothes, who don't keep up with the latest trends. They really don't care. It always comes from the people who, we're not taking your fashion advice anyway. So I made a little rebuttal video like so. And I made sure to go on the Target website. So Target has an option for you to upload your photo or your video and put your Instagram name in there. I make sure I shop at Target. Even though I've got plenty of deals with Target, I'm still doing the same thing because I love Target. You know, you have to be authentic when it comes to the people that you try to book deals with and stuff like that. So I make sure I upload my photos, send my videos, and even when I'm not paid for doing something for Target, I'm tagging Target in my stories. I'm tagging Target whenever I'm in there. It's just, you want to build that type of relationship where even if you're not being paid, it's not in vain. Okay, because I'm talking too much, so let me just tell y'all how to get to y'all first 100K. Step 1, please wipe your camera lens off, okay? I don't know what, just wipe the camera off. That's all I'm going to say. Before you record, I don't care if you just wiped it off 20 minutes ago, wipe it off again so we can get this cloudiness out of your camera. Step number 2, I want you to download these apps: Lightroom, PicsArt, InShot, or CapCut. You don't need them both. All you need is one. All of these you can use for free, okay? You can pay to upgrade, but you don't really got to do all that. Think about what you want people to remember about you and put it in your bio. I'm Jordan's Mama's first and a style icon immediately after. And then you want to make sure you create consistent content around that. Consistency is not posting every day. It is posting at a given time consistently. So if you plan on posting every 3 days, stick with that. Post every 3 days. Now, will I take a week off if I want to? Yes, because I feel like I work hard. I can come in and out as I please, but I still will have my little, you know, sudden spark where I want to post every single day. I'll do like a 30 days of, and that gets me to how I got my first 100K. I started doing 30 days of content back in 2016. I'll give y'all a little flashback. So I had a boutique called Looks and Labels, and I don't know what made me do this, but I was just on something like, you know what, I feel like fashion, I felt like I didn't really get enough credit for, like, not saying that I need credit to know, you know, I'm that girl, because I feel like confidence comes from within, no matter what other people are telling you outside. I just felt like it was all about labels or designer. Like, okay, yeah, you probably got on a $1,500 purse or a pair of shoes, but sweetie, like, I feel like that's fashion, that's not personal style. So when I started doing 30 days of looks, it was to, you know, put people on to my personal style and to bring people in to what they could expect from me going forward. So I started in the month of September of 2016, I believe. Now, when I lived in Virginia, I was very well connected. A person to get my photos taken for 30 days was never too expensive. Nowadays, it's very expensive unless you have like some type of collab with someone. But I would get my friend Chad to link up with me, and he would take all of my photos for like a very good discounted rate. I need to link up with him again because he's in Atlanta now, by the way. I'm gonna put his Instagram in here if y'all want to book him. I say all that to say I literally would have 30 different outfits some days, and I know y'all think I planned these outfits out for 30 days. No, I made it a thing for me to wake up every day and get dressed. Now, sometimes I did have photo shoots where I would style 5 different outfits and be able to post 5 times, you know, without having to do another photo shoot. But then that got kind of like, girl, your hair is the same, your makeup is the same, switch it up a little bit. So then I started just, you know, taking photos and then making videos in between just to make my audience feel like, dang, this girl really can dress. This girl really does have her own personal style. I feel like that is what made people gravitate towards me. And I'm not even going to say that's what it is. I feel like I still have a bubbly personality. I feel like people yearn for authenticity and people who are just free spirits. And I feel like that's me. But yeah, so 30 days of content is my #1 key to how to get my first 100K. Now, at some point, you should strive to create, if not 30 days of content, maybe 14 days of content, to just show some form of consistency and really put your creativity out there so people can know what you're capable of doing. Even when I had a hair account, I would offer free services just to show people what I can do, even if no one ever booked it. I just wanted an opportunity to be free and creative, to do as I please. So when I first started doing 30 days of looks, I would do, you know, different vintage looks. I would go to thrift stores and do 30 days of thrifted looks. 14 days of, I don't know, glam. Just something just to show, just to pull people in, just to show what I'm capable of doing if you stick around. And that's what ultimately got people to click that follow button. Now, getting them to click the follow button is the easy part. What you really need to be doing is getting these people to engage with you. Like, what is a conversation starter when you are creating content? Are you talking directly to your audience? Are you singling them out, as in using you instead of y'all? I still use y'all because that's how I talk. Like I said, authenticity matters. Talking as you do in real life will really get people to gravitate towards you. Like, a lot of people come up to me and be like, oh my God, you talk just the same like you do on Instagram. You look just like you do on Instagram. I mean, shouldn't we all? Shouldn't we all? Biggest key to getting your first 100K and keeping it is to make sure that every piece of content that you create, you're sparking conversation, asking questions at the end of your captions. So which look do you all think is the best look, or which one should I wear today? What is something that you struggle to deal with that you would like to, you know, shed light on that could help someone else? What are some thrift tips that you could tell someone else that is newly thrifting? Anything that can spark a conversation that has something to do with the post that you have just posted will get people to talking in the comments. Every time someone leaves a comment and someone else responds to that comment, and then someone else responds to that comment, that all boosts your engagement. And brands love that, girl. You want to make sure that you are getting people, you know, glued to your page. So when you don't post, they looking for you. Like, I have people in my DMs. I went a whole week without posting, and I had so many people in my DMs asking, girl, where you at, girl? We missed you, girl. Like, I post so often and so consistently that my people they're gonna think something's wrong if I don't post. And I like that, because it could go either two ways. You could either stop posting and no one notices, or you stop posting and everybody's like, dang, where's Isha at? We ain't seen Isha in a while. I did the same thing last year in October. I went a whole 30 days without posting. I didn't warn anybody. I didn't say anything. I had people thinking my page was hacked because I didn't post. No, I just did not. You know, I was only posting on Thrift and Tail account at that moment. So now we're going to talk about your 100K. Like, creating the content does help you get to the 100K, but ultimately most people who have reached 100K have had at least 1 or 2 viral videos. Going viral at least one time really does help push you to get your first 100K. So you could either be strategic about this, or it could happen solely by luck. Some of mine have happened through luck. A lot of my videos that go viral, I put 0 effort in. It's like, y'all like that video, but y'all didn't see my other videos that did not go viral, that should have went viral, that I actually planned to go viral. So now I don't plan for any of my videos to go viral. I just post what I want to post. I make sure I have a strategy that I use in all of my videos, that I could tell what the outcome is going to be before I even post it. Some days I'm lazy. I already know, okay, it might get 10,000 likes. Who cares? But every video, I'm not striving for it to, you know, be the best video that I ever put out. I just have a formula that works best for me. I know what my audience responds to. So you should be doing the same thing. You should create some formula that can help you see what your followers are looking for. Everyone's platform will be different. So my formula will not work for you. Okay, I'm here to tell y'all that. What works for me is not always going to work for you. I'm just here to give you helpful advice to help further, you know, push you towards your 100K goal, or whatever goal it is. Some of y'all might just want to get 50K, and you can still make money with 50K. They have different apps, different websites for you to sign up on to be a micro influencer, and you can still make money off of posting with 50K. You can make money with 20K. The reason why I feel like I reached 100K 3 different times on the same platform, meaning that I have over 300,000 supporters, is because all of my content is inspirational in some form or fashion. Like, I'm never posting just to be flooding up people's timeline. Like, I'm not out here just to, you know, I always have purpose behind each of my posts. So whether it's the women who don't feel beautiful, the women who feel like they don't have enough money to look good, or if you just need some type of education or advice on being a, you know, successful business entrepreneur, if you just want to overall just build your self-confidence, that's what I feel like I give people. Even if they're not into fashion, I feel like what I do inspires all kinds of people from all walks of life. My thrift content, I've gotten so many messages from women telling me they would never shop in a thrift store, but I still inspire them just to see the cup half full versus half empty. And I love that. It's like all about purpose with me. And it's also about being in alignment. I know people throw that word out there a lot, but everything I do is all in alignment with who I am and what I strive to be, where I want to go in the future, and where, you know, where I'm at right now. But this video is already super long, y'all. If you found this any type of helpful, make sure you drop a comment. I'll try to do a part 2 just to further help y'all, because this all started from just me seeing a TikTok video. But if you have any like specific questions that I could answer in a new video, drop them below. And I'm gonna try to respond to a lot of them, because I really feel like social media and influencing have people in a chokehold where they, I don't know, some of us, not all of us, are losing sight of who we really are just for the sake of influence culture. And we need to, we cannot let the internet use us, okay? We are using the internet, okay? Well, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you found this helpful, and I will be back with part 2 answering some more of y'all questions. Bye.